DJ here. We're about to surprise the first ever small, intimate screening of Black Adam and get the critical feedback from my #1 boss, you guys, the audience. Hey.
Smell good too.
Smell good. I put on the smell good tonight. Thank you. You guys wrote the bill. I got to tell you, just personally, this is the first time I've seen the movie with an audience with you guys. And then you guys started clapping at the end, and it was just really good. So thank you so much.
The question was asked earlier, like, what makes this movie different? I think it's you. You have like a presence and charisma that brings a whole new like feel to the movie. To see you in this role now and what you become is really exciting.
It's hard for someone that goes to the movie theater and really think this is not the actor, this is the actual superhero, and that's something that I think you did, like you accomplished it.
I have some questions for you guys. Let's talk about the end.
That was probably one of my favorite parts of Black Adam.
What did you love about it? Just curious.
You don't know what's going to happen next.
Really special to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Another day, another drama-filled DCEU, DC Universe-based video, where so much has happened since we last did a DC video. So yo, what is freaking good, YouTube Warstu here. If you are new around, make sure to subscribe to never miss any Marvel, DC, pop culture content that we do on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below everything that you think. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and check us out on Instagram, @Warstu, to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. So obviously, headlines need to be punchy. But what I find interesting is DC's Kevin Feige-esque, Kevin Feige-like person. It's not happening. So Dan Lin was up for the job, and now you're getting headlines like Warner Brothers Discovery, DCEU in major trouble. Why? Because the first person they approached isn't getting the job. I don't understand why people are freaking out, because if you looked at his resume, I'm glad he didn't get the job. But it's actually looking like he turned down the role, not the other way round, because it got to the point where they were discussing pay, and it's to do with his production company, essentially, is why essentially negotiations broke down. So the Hollywood Reporter has a punchy headline like this: DC's chief search continues as Dan Lin no longer in talks. The producer was in talks with Warner Bros. Discovery for the expansive job, but those talks broke down due to part to play in his commitment to his production banner Right Back, and how they had to integrate it into WB Discovery. So a long story short, it's essentially they would have to buy his production company in order to keep him and make him work there, which I do find fascinating, how everyone's running like DC's in trouble. No, DC's not in trouble. No one actually wants this job. I do find it quite funny. No one wants this job because it's such a hard role to have, because the expectation is so high. And I do see the comments of people going, Zack Snyder, Deborah Snyder, they don't want the role. I don't think they'd be offered the role, but I do find it very fascinating. So David Zaslav already said this. This is not new. This is me saying it again. We've done a reset. We think we can match a much stronger, sustainable growth business out of DC, said David Zaslav in a call last month as part of that. We're going to focus on quality. We're not going to release any film before it's ready. DC is something we can make better. Well, that is obviously true. So the article doesn't realistically say a lot. It just says whoever takes over will help reshape the comic book franchise. Obviously, talking about the movies. The 10-year plan will allow it to rival Kevin Feige at Marvel Studios. Or maybe the Kevin Feige-like character is actually Kevin Feige, as we've previously reported, allegedly after Avengers Secret Wars in 2025. Apparently, he is gonna be going. So, who do you want to take charge of DC Studios? I guarantee you'll go Zack Snyder, Deborah Snyder. Freaking hell, just throw your boy Warstu in there. So also, in the news. So, I played a clip before the video started of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Now, I think they're marketing Black Adam very strange. They're already doing fan screenings to see what fans think, and to be fair, it's gonna build the hype. Essentially, the feedback in the video clip was, for once, Rock, I am seeing a superhero character, I'm not seeing you as the actor, which is the biggest problem that he has. He plays the same actor, the same character every single time, but according to this audience, they see him as a superhero, and it was a very, very different role for him, which is cool. As I said, the storyline's not bad. We did a video on it recently. I'll tag it over the top of the video now and put it right at the end. It's not a bad plot. It's just execution. But what is interesting is the final part. He's like, yo, I hear you have some questions. And then someone's like, yeah, we just don't know what's coming next. Interesting. So people have seemed to think, does it end with a Henry Cavill Superman and a Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing Black Adam standoff? We don't know. What we do know is 100% based on recent test screenings, there will be a face-off with a Superman and with a Black Adam. We don't know who that is. Now, people keep going, yeah, Warstu, you said it 2 years ago that Henry Cavill Superman will be in Black Adam. Yeah, sure, I did say it 2 years ago. But what I don't like about all these inconsistent, made-up rumors is you can't say 100% Henry Cavill Superman is going to be in this movie. And even if you do say that, and even if you do think you have the scoop, you don't really have the scoop. Now, the reason why so many people who try to become Twitter scoopers that will never get to that level is credibility. You need credibility. And it's all right saying, yeah, but we got this right, but we got this right, but we got this right. Okay, for every one thing you got right, you also got 12 things wrong. And also, as we keep saying here on the channel, we keep saying this. Everyone has said for the last 2 years or so that Henry Cavill Superman will appear in Black Adam. We said it 2 years ago. I'm not going to say I was one of the first people to say it, but I was one of the first people to say it. So realistically, people coming out of things saying, yeah, you're going to see more Superman next month. It's like, yeah, because everyone knows he is in Black Adam. Why? Because test screening has come out and said there was a blurred, headless cameo role for Superman. Now, I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed when they actually see the scene because it is literally a 5-second blink and miss moment. Now, I think a lot of people actually misinterpret what I do on YouTube. I'm not a scooper. If you go back on the channel, we do reviews, we do breakdowns, we do theories, we go over fan rumors, we go over literally everything. Now, people seem to think I'm a scooper. No, but if I get told stuff, I would tell you. And if people want me to go over other people's alleged scoops, I will go over it. But at the same time, I'm not going to say whose scoop it is or isn't, because at the end of the day, it's not a scoop until it's 100% confirmed. So I'm not going to say, yeah, Jack Jones said this, because it's irrelevant to me who said it. What's the important part is it real? Isn't it real? So I get sent a lot of stuff. And it's like, yes, Henry Cavill Superman announcement will come in October. No, it won't. It won't. And even if it does, that doesn't mean your information is right. We know. We've known for years, for literal years, there was gonna be a Superman Black Adam scene. Why? Because The Rock commissioned Boss Logic to draw an image of Henry Cavill Superman looking over Black Adam being decimated. And all of a sudden, wannabe scoopers, and I'm not calling it, look, if I want to call someone out, I would say their name right now. I'm not trying to do that. And at the same time, if anyone wants me to jump in a video and talk, cool story, bro, I would do that. But at the same time, everyone under the sun has been saying Black Adam takes on Superman. How about this? If these people really have the scoop, give us a in-depth breakdown of scene by scene, word by word, of what is happening in the scene that doesn't come from a test screener. Then also give us a breakdown of exactly what is being announced for Henry Cavill Superman, rather than speculation and accumulation. Yeah, it would make sense if he turns up in The Flash now. It wouldn't make sense if they throw him into Aquaman 2, because a cameo role means absolutely nothing. But it's pretty much confirmed at this point that Superman will appear in Black Adam. So also there was some recent information about Shazam 2 going around, and David S. Sandberg debunked this. He's a pretty cool guy. I got to kind of have a discussion with him at the UK premiere for Shazam a few years ago. He's a really cool guy. Now, he was asked this on Instagram. No, I've seen the reports that Shazam is being retooled, but it's not true. The cut has been locked for quite some time, and we're doing the final mixed color VFX right now. Everyone one is happy with the film. We're not going to work longer on it just because of the release date shift. They figured Aquaman's previous release date was better for us. That's why they moved it. Definitely no reshoots. Now, there was information going around, and I've seen this information, but I'm not about the drama. I get why people are saying this, but like I say, people make up rumors, people make up scoops. It is what it is. Now, also in the news here, The Flash, the biggest Flash page on Twitter, massive reshoots, rewrites. Sources close to production deny The Flash is undergoing massive rewrites and reshoots. Confirmed. The film is on track in post. Now, I've already debunked this before because, like I said, they've already chucked $250 million on. They're going to have to throw $150 million at least in marketing. That makes it a $400 million movie. Yes, we know they've done reshoots already with Ezra Miller during the summer. And yes, they may change part of the third act to make Ben Affleck the DCEU Batman, as we've said literally months ago. And then he appears in Aquaman 2, which we literally said ages ago before he appeared in Aquaman 2, based on test screening. No one understanding why the hell a 70-year-old Michael Keaton was turning up in Aquaman 2. And then Jason comes out, it's like, yeah, we could get multiple Batmans. There's not going to be multiple Batmans in this movie at all. So, misinformation. And this is why I hate the scoop game for people, because it's like, unless you're right, no one's ever going to believe you. And this is what these scoopers or wannabe scoopers on Twitter don't understand. If you're not right, people will think you're just throwing darts at a board, which realistically most people are throwing darts at a board. Let's be honest here. I'm the realist. I will tell you exactly what I think. People are throwing darts. I do not believe they are reshooting major parts of the Flash movie. Maybe they're changing things here and there in the third act. Maybe they could change things here and there, but they're not going to risk getting Ezra Miller, the freaking... I can't say that. They're not going to risk having to get Ezra Miller back on set because he's a flight risk. I shouldn't really say that, but technically he is. But it's cool that he's getting help. So, yeah, it's fake news. And also...
No, it's not. This little rumor was conjured up by two pooper scoopers last year around the time that Zack Snyder's Justice League came out. Those two aren't in the scooping game anymore because of, well, reasons. Now, new pooper scoopers are claiming this rumor as their own this year. A couple of days ago, over on the Real Anarchy channel, Mr. Ben Everts posted a fake scoop as a social experiment, claiming that Zack Snyder submitted new storyboards for Justice League 2 and 3 to Warner Brothers Discovery. This then led to those scoopers to claim that Ben stole their scoop, which was actually stolen from the Cultured Nerd from last year, who posted this weekend because they kept getting asked that the rumor is 100% BS. People in close contact to Zack Snyder have also said the rumor is 100% BS. Bullshit! It was BS last year, it is BS this year. Zack Snyder is currently making beautiful art over on Netflix. But maybe, just maybe, if Warner Brothers Discovery gets their house in order, the two giants can connect and make beautiful art together.
In the news, recent information came out about Zack Snyder has spoken to Warner Bros. Discovery beforehand. I mean, we said I heard that, but I wasn't 100% sure on it. So recently, I think Dave the Film Junkie's name, came out and basically said people he knows close to Zack Snyder's team have denied it. And realistically, based on information I've had previously to do with Snyder-based stuff, I believe this. I really do believe this. But it's always going to be a he said, she said, who's got more subscribers kind of conversation here. It always turns into the who's got more Twitter clout. And realistically, I don't care for Twitter. I don't care how big your Twitter following is or how little it is. I really don't care. I just say what I think. But I honestly believe the information that the Film Junkie is saying is true, and they haven't spoken to him yet. Why? He's doing his stuff for Rebel Moon and Rebel 1 and 2. Trailer coming this week, hopefully. So I do honestly believe Zack's not even had a conversation, because we already know what Zack wants. He wants to be able to finish Justice League 2 and 3 without anyone getting involved. And would that be part of the 10-year plan? We don't know. Yes, sure. On Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate that hero in England. Yes, we all saw the Crisis. I think it was fine. Crisis book in the background. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, it may be. I mean, we do know that Zack came out and says he doesn't tease fans unless he's hinting at something behind the scenes. means, we don't know. But I am really, really sick and tired of being sent stuff. Was he said this, she said this. Realistically, even trades get things wrong. Trades literally like, yeah, Dan Lin is going to be head of DC, confirmed, and then it comes out it's not freaking happening. So I don't trust anyone, realistically. So that is the breakdown of all the most recent news when it comes down to DC-based content. And like always, guys, I'm sure you're going to hit me up with some more. This wannabe scooper said this real scooper said this. Yo, Warstu throw shade. I don't throw shade. If I'm going to throw shade, you know about it. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful face. Check us out on Twitter for Warstu, and more important, follow us on YouTube to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Marvel, DC, pop culture based information. Obviously, I mean subscribe, not follow, but it's literally the same thing. So like always, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you all later.